Testing, 1, 2, testing. Test. Testing, 1, 2, testing. Ladies and gentlemen, the communities that make up the Brandon Valley School District welcome you to Brandon Valley High School. Today's game is a doubleheader, double-A high school girls and boys doubleheader features our guests this afternoon, the Spartans from Spearfish High School, taking on your Brandon Valley Lynx. To honor America this evening, please stand, remove your hat, and place your right hand over your heart. All veterans and out-of-uniform military personnel may salute the flag. Singing our national anthem this afternoon will be Brandon Valley High School students who are members of the Brandon Valley High School Choir. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Before we meet the starting lineups for today's game, let's introduce the Brandon Valley cheerleaders. Reagan Dahl, Haley Dresbach, Katie Hinsman, Ashley Kerbach, Mariana Lawrence, Ashley Lynn, Kalia Nelson, and Emily Sample. Cheer coach Naomi Hoppy and Kaylee Roll. And now, let's meet the starting lineups for both teams introduced alternately. Starting with the Spartans. At a forward, 5'7" senior, number 20, Ashton Reiner. For the Lynx. At a forward, 5'8" junior, number 24, Emma Jarofsky. For Spearfish, at a forward, 5'9" forward, number 14, Anna Engen. For the Lynx, 5'6" senior, number 20, Mara Scott. forward for the Spartans, 5'9" junior, number 11, Aaron Roderts. For the Lynx, at center, 5'11" senior, number 40, Hannah Barron. And a guard for Spearfish, 5'9" senior, number 15, Bella Reed. For the Lynx, at a guard, 5'5" junior, number 14, India Bradfield. And another guard for the Spartans, 5'6" sophomore, number 4, Stella Marquez. And for the Lynx, starting at a forward, 6-foot freshman, number 30, Hillary Barons. Spearfish is coached by Eric Lapp, assisted by Brian Heck, Jamie Bentley, and Jennifer Reiners. The Lynx are coached by Mike Sir, assisted by Jeff Lochner, Shelby Sallin, and Maggie Youngberg. Your officials for today's game, Eric Grocott, Chris Janish, and Rusty.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Lynx TV as your Brandon Valley girls basketball program. Those dreaded Lynx take on the Spearfish Spartans. I am Chuck Sjogren. I am joined today for a second time in 2 days by Todd Long.
What up, Chuck?
Hello, Todd. So last night, our Lynx girls took it on the chin to a crafty and aggressive Rapid City Stevens program. Today, we're going to square it up and square up that record against the Spearfish Spartans.
Yeah, should be interesting.
We're at it already here. Great crowd last night. Crowd starting to filter in for today's event.
What else are you going to do on a cold, crisp day in South Dakota?
It is. The sun is shining. There's no wind, and it is cold and crisp. Inside,
Hannah Barons, and she is hammered.
I'm going to go ahead and think that might have been Hillary Barons, but we're going to tell you who our stars
you're right.
are right away. Hey,
I need binoculars when they're on that end.
Hey, that's all right. Let's talk. I'll just give you an update. Spearfish comes in with an 0-1 record. They lost last night to Yankton, 51-36. Their starters today are number 4, Stella Marcus, number 11, Aaron Rodert, number 14 is Anna Ingen, 15, Bella Reed, and number 20 is Ashton Reiners. That's your 5 starters for the Spartans.
Yeah, and we're going, Brandon's going with 14, India Bradfield, 20, Mara Skop, 40, Hannah Barons, 24, Emma Jarowski, and Hillary Barons is in the starting lineup this afternoon. Andrea Kane is on crutches, and it looks like her knee is wrapped up. I don't have any idea on how bad that is, but it does not look good.
No, that's bad news, and we hope the best for Andrea. She is definitely engaged and fired up for her team, and we did take a 2-0 lead on 2 free throws from Hillary Barons. Scott on the wing, taking it up top. Spearfish starts in a man-to-man, and is going to have troubles there as Hannah Barons scores over the top of Ingen. 4-0. A 5 defense. Thrown away there.
It's the second turnover by Spearfish on the offensive end.
Bradfield will run to the point for us. So far, our outside-in game has been strong. We were fouled on the first possession with the 2 free throws, and the second one resulted in a 2-point basket. And speaking of baskets, that's what we missed last night.
No.
Jaws. 3 ball for Jaws.
Hey, Quint, you're going to need a bigger boat.
Emma Jarowski with the 3 ball. And she is capable, and I'm not sure if she had a chance to get one of those off last night. Today, right off the bat in the first minute and a half, nothing but net.
Yeah, it's a good start for Emma.
We do have a foul on Hannah Barons. That foul is against Stella Marcus, a 5'6" sophomore. She hits the first throw for the Spartans, 7-1 Lynx. Missed the second free throw, but a rebound. It kind of shot over the top of Hannah Barons, and that was a board for Ingen. Nobody home on that jumper. Hillary Barons sizes up.
Bradfield wide open for a 3. Nothing but air.
Regroup on the defensive end. Fouls were a challenge for us last night, Todd. truly, it was actually the first game for many of the kids on the varsity level. So you had the jitters, you had all that kind of stuff, a little bit of foul trouble. Key today would be to try to stay out of that. Barons with the steal.
Good play by
nice
Hillary.
pass.
Nice pass to Bradfield. Can't finish.
Bradfield with the board. And she is fouled. That was kept alive by Hannah Barons.
Marcus will pick up her second foul.
5'11" senior with a scrappy play there, and that's going to put Bradfield on the line. And that's the second foul already for one of the Spearfish starters. We'll get a chance to see what their depth looks like. Not a lot of players on that roster, maybe 10 or 11. Bradfield's first free throw was good. Lynx, on the other hand, a full roster, which we went incredibly deep last night.
Yeah, we did. I think, everybody did get in at the end, but even before that, I think there's only probably about 3 girls that
didn't rotate through in those first 3 quarters. So it is a little bit different look for us today. Andrea Kane had significant minutes last year for the Lynx and one of the only returning players who had varsity experience. And it is a bummer to not see her there on the court, that is. Jaws scrappy on the sidelines. Like to see that. Denying the pass. Marcus continues to run the point for Spearfish. Picks all the way around and blocked by Barons.
all ball.
Yeah, I have a feeling she might have 4 or 5 blocks already. She is bringing it. In the first 2 games, it's really that's her game as defensive presence, and she will bring that to Dakota Wesleyan next year. I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I should say. Pass inside out. Long shot. Still hasn't hit the rim. That's going to be a violation. I'm going to tap the top of my head as the official, and that is a turnover.
The buzzer did not go off for that. I don't know.
It did just a little bit. We got to get a little louder buzzer here, or
it did. I didn't hear.
Maybe Kyle Roki, our public address announcer, needs to yell, "Hey, it's up! Time is up!"
Mara Scott for 3.
Thought maybe she was going to get that long rebound for herself. Oh, super
nice pass,
Mara. Pass to the right block with her left hand. Excellent pass. Great seal from Hannah Barons. 2 points.
Good play there.
Excellent play. Heads up. Fouled your shot. Get the board. Get the assist. Spearfish wants to regroup with down 11-1 today on Lynx TV. You may be watching. My wife has got this on at home, I believe.
Hi, Robin.
On the telly through Alliance Communications. May have people choosing to watch this event on YouTube, right? Tell your friends. Heck, come out to the game if you can yet. It's a great place to be for a doubleheader today, but if you can't, or if you are maybe multitasking, we appreciate what you do. We appreciate that you spend time with us.
Yeah, turn the Hallmark channel off for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to guess right now in the Hallmark movie, there's an ice rink. Right? There's always an ice rink.
There's always an ice rink, and Ed Asner's usually in there.
Ed Asner continues to be gainfully employed by the Hallmark Network. I watch them too, all right? I watch them also. I'm not going to lie. But there's an ice rink in every one. Okay, here we go. We're coming back, and we have a substitution in. We have a couple of them. Who we got, Todd? Who's new for us?
We got Niebel and Klumper are in.
And they are that would put Hannah Barons out and gosh, I can't see who else is out right. Bradfield. Those are the 2 that are out right now. So already Coach Zur exercising what has been and will continue to be this season a deep bench, which you got to have, especially when you have an injury like last night, unexpected.
Coach Zur doesn't sit down very often.
Coach Zur.
And he's walking up and down, and I noticed that he's got brand new shoes on.
Nice kicks.
See how many pairs of shoes he goes through in this year.
We absolutely could. He's probably, I'm guessing right now, they're probably on a 3, maybe 4 game rotation, as many miles as he's putting on.
I think are they Keds?
They might be Pro Keds.
Pro Keds.
Oh my goodness, Harry Buck is here today. Mr. Buck is one of the founding fathers of Lynx TV, and I bet he's coming in to talk a little bit about all things good in Brandon. So we'll experience that at halftime with Harry.
Nice drive by Barons. Can't finish. Klumper with the
Scrappy
rebound.
board for Klumper. Off her hands, though, and we're going the other way. Coach Zur is joined on his coaching staff with Veterans Jeff Lochner and Maggie Youngberg. Newcomer Shelby Selland on the coaching staff.
And 21, Kylie Jo Simons checks in for the Spartans.
Oh, Jaws again. She's playing a tough wing guard today. So far, we're almost 4 minutes into the half and only one team foul, Todd. That's an improvement.
Yeah.
And that's a bucket there.
Simons,
Simons,
who just checked into the game for the Spartans, so it didn't take long for her to make her presence known.
Lefty with a 2, and it's 11-3.
No.
Good board for Nebel, and she gives it off to Jarofsky.
Nice play.
Curl around, 2-point bucket.
Good ball movement there.
And we extend that lead by 10, 13-3, with 3:42 left in the first quarter. Defensive volume is turned up, if you will. Good to see. A couple new players for your Lynx again. Number 10 is Abby Finch, 5'7" junior, and number 22, Kylie Foss, a 5'5" sophomore. Welcome, girls. Oh, and there's a steal for Barons.
That's her second one of the game already here in the first quarter.
So my math says 9 deep so far, and we're still 3.5 to go. So keeping them fresh, moving the ball. New player for Bella Reed, is back for Spearfish. So she was a starter, and she's in for Rodert.
Rodert, is that a SDSU name?
There was a coach. There's a coach at SDSU, Kristen Rodert, but I think she went to like Salem, the high school. But could be. Ooh. Just a little short for Barons. She's cautious not to foul on it. Oh, there's going to be a steal for
Abby Finch. Back
nice
to
pass
Barons.
ahead to Barons. Oh, my goodness
Nice
gracious.
play.
Crossover, weak hand, finger roll.
Nice play by the freshman.
Hillary Barons. On the arm, and a throw here. The foul is on number 15, Bella Reed. Barons looks for point number 5 here in the first quarter. Silent.
I believe she had 10 last night.
She had 10 or 12. Hey, there's a scrappy play.
Maybe a jump ball.
Clumper on the floor. Like that scrapping.
44 into the game. Sydney Thuy. So we're 10 deep already in the first quarter.
Love it. Because as you turn around and unexpected things happen, next person up. Coach Zura is engaging each and every player on the squad. He can't help to because, again, the guy doesn't sit. If you were a chair salesperson and you were like, hey, let's buy Coach a new chair. Worst gift ever. If you're going to buy Coach Zura a chair for the holidays, you just as well buy him like a shovel or something because he's not using the chair. A snow shovel in Arizona. He's not using the chair. Okay, just notes to self.
Be about as useful as a visor for him.
Boom. Which, I have no comment. Maybe the follically challenged to have a brotherhood. I'm grateful to have mine. It's just all great. Timeout. Going to talk about a few things. And hey, speaking of that, Todd, Lynx TV. We aren't here without our sponsors, and we should I'll briefly acknowledge who those folks are because we got a bunch of them. We have Sioux Valley Energy, the Brandon Valley Athletic Boosters Club, the Brandon Valley Area Chamber of Commerce, Taco John's, the Brandon Valley Journal, who we talked to at halftime last night.
Yeah, Jill made an appearance.
Jill was here.
There.
We got the Brandon Community Foundation, the Pizza Ranch of Brandon, First National Bank. We have Alliance Communications, Bill Thompson with State Farm Insurance, Harry Buck with Hague Realtors, and Justin Oakland of Oakland Homes. 5-star sponsors. We'll get in great depth on them, but we want to make sure we get those folks mentioned, and we appreciate you supporting all things Brandon here. From a school perspective, from an industry perspective, or a retail perspective, thank you for doing what you do and making this a great place for our kids to grow up and really for us all to live. And when I say Brandon, I don't purposely leave out the great community of Valley Springs as well.
I understand.
Okay.
We can't forget Valley Springs.
You can't forget VS.
You can't have Brandon Valley without Valley Springs.
Hey there. How about that?
Sydney Thuy for 3.
Ball for Sydney. That could be her. Is that her first varsity points? I think so. 6-foot sophomore. Certainly her first 3 ball. Lefty for bring some outside game there. Like it. I talked to her dad a few minutes ago, and I know he was probably quite the three-point shooter himself back in the day, Jeff. So.
Oh, there's a 3-ball.
That was nice too.
Bella Reed.
Spartan showing some outside game. Nice pass down low. In and out. 3 with the board.
Finch for 3.
That was
Can't
a good
find
look.
it.
Scrappy play from Klumper down low. Kept that ball alive. 3 with the board. And
We have definitely shot more 3-balls this quarter.
than we did all last night.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think that's just an example of being able to move the ball more effectively maybe today than we could. Credit to the Stevens defense last night,
Yep.
but also some adjustments. We decided that was going to be key today. Very little time to talk about it, but fresh memory to implement it, and that's what's going on.
Hannah Behrens and Bradfield back in.
With 1:16 left in the first quarter. Lynx have that 18-6 lead right now. Swing pass.
Oh, it was blocked from behind by Foss, but she got her on the arm.
We're going to shoot 2, and we're going to see who we're going to put that on. We are putting that on Foss before the contact, but not before the shot. 2 free throws for number 3, Hannah Schoen, a 5'7" sophomore. That first one's going to go. Scop is back in. Mara is in for Foss.
So Spearfish only has 3 seniors this year. Lots of sophomores playing for them.
And again, they had a little travel time yesterday to Yankton and then up here this morning. Good job on the boards there by Simons. Oh, we got 3 in the corner here. There's trouble everywhere, and it ends up being a steal for Hannah Behrens. Bradfield brings it, eyeballs up. Finch, Scott. Take that. That's a good look. Ooh, in and out.
Yeah, rebound by Hannah
And
Behrens.
one for Hannah Behrens.
Nice job.
Great job, Hannah. Making her presence felt offensively and defensively.
Yeah,
To the hoop.
she got in foul trouble last night. And
Wasn't
we didn't
able to
see a lot of her.
We didn't. And so far, she's saying, this is who I am.
She's already
6
got
points.
6 points of the 20 there in the first quarter.
Chance to go to 7. All 3 on the block. Has made the most of her opportunities to the hoop.
And I'm going to count this because she's a good free throw shooter.
Todd W. Long with the prognostication, and it's good. And we are good. 21-7. 3 touchdowns for us here in the first quarter. Under 40 seconds left. So the shot clock is about 3 seconds difference. Spearfish is swinging it quickly, playing doing a little motion run. Our defense is stifling. We had 3-on-1 at some points. Oh, that went through Barron's legs. But Mara got it up ahead to Jaws for 2.
Nice.
Good start for Emma as well. I think that's 7 points for Emma.
Points
So
for
between
Emma already.
Behrens and Drosky, a couple players who saw a lot of time last year, presence felt. That's going to be a foul on Scop on the floor. I thought maybe a travel beforehand, but we'll take what we take. 5.1 left in the first quarter. That's over the head, which it can be, but probably takes Spearfish away from being able to get a shot. And it does. First quarter ends 23 for your Lynx, 7 for the Spartans.
Good start for the Lynx today.
Great start. I'd like to go ahead and give just a little shout out to a few of our sponsors, Todd, if you don't mind. Bill
let's go.
Thompson, your State Farm agent. He's the person to talk to for all your personal and business insurance needs. Bill's located at 312 Split Rack Boulevard. You can give him a call, 605-582-4343. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Okay, and you can stop in and see Bill Thompson after you give Harry Buck with Hague Realtors a call at 3660221 or go to harrybuck.com for any and all of your real estate needs. Harry and the Hague team love turning dreams into addresses. Just remember the 3 rules of real estate.
What are they, Todd?
They're location, and Harry Buck.
Alliance Communications is the leading internet, cable, and phone provider in the Brandon area. Alliance Communications, they have 100% fiber to the home. That puts them light years ahead of most homes throughout the county. throughout the country, throughout the region, throughout the time zone. Go Lynx.
And at First National Bank, their student checking account is perfect for those 25 and younger. It provides convenient access to tools like e-alerts and mobile banking while on the go. They are proud supporters of all things Brandon, like the new baseball complex, the First National Bank field at Aspen Park. Beautiful stadium, beautiful baseball field.
That's just a
if
sampling.
If you haven't been out there, you better
Check
get
it
out there next spring, next summer.
And that's a sampling of our sponsors. We'll give you some updates on a few more here as we move along in the game. Thank you, sponsors. Bradfield on the point, slicing, dicing. She is stuffed by Stella Marcus, a 5'6" sophomore.
Yeah, she wasn't having any of India going to the hoop that time, was she?
Not at all. The two-handed stuffage. But we Brandon Valley Lynx, maintain possession. Ooh. No call, Barons. No call. I'm sorry. No call on the first Barons. Rebound by Hannah. She is fouled. She'll shoot free throws. 14. Hannah Engen, 5'9", junior with the foul. 2 fouls on Anna. That one is off. Second one is good. Great start today for Hannah Barons. And the Lynx extend that lead 24-7. Knifing, maybe an extra step, no call. Rebound, Jarofsky, eyes up. Scott, nice bounce pass.
Oh, she can't finish
Hillary Barons unable to finish, but great transition offense for the Lynx. Got to stop the ball. And that's a good look. In and out.
Oh.
Solid rebound
Hannah
there
got
for
lucky
Engen.
there. Oh, here comes Hillary Barons again.
4-2. Lynx extend that lead 26-7.
She's got 6 points here.
Bounce pass down low to Reiners. That is tipped out by Reiners and goes the Lynx way. Bradfield surveys the defense, man-to-man. We're going to get a foul on the floor there. Spearfish is having trouble slowing down Hannah down on the block.
Yeah, they don't have an answer to Hannah Barons underneath.
Hannah's an aggressive, scrappy post player. Not a lot of teams are going to be able to take on her toughness. And she's getting a chance today to showcase some offense as well. First free throw good. 27-7 is your score. 9 points for Hannah so far. She's got a chance to go to double figures. And that is long. So 6:31 left in your second quarter. Barons with the block. That's 2 or 3 today already.
Another foul on Scott. No, they're going to give it
call
a jump out.
Ball. Stand this way. Love the scrappiness.
So Hannah Barons is making her presence known underneath. That's probably three
I'd
blocks.
say 3 blocks to go with 9 points and probably 3 or 4 boards and a couple steals.
Bradfield will set it up here. Over to Jaws. Oh, she thought about it. Hannah Barons will take a 3, and that's good.
Feeling it today.
She's making up for lost time from last night, isn't she?
Certainly is. And we're seeing the benefits of keeping some fouls in check. Only 1 so far for Hannah. Last night I believe she had 3 going into halftime. There's a steal for Hillary Barons. Left to right, and a bucket. 8 for Hillary. So the Lynx have got a triumvirate of scorers so far because I believe there's 7 for Jaws as well. Oh, they're going to get a reach.
They're going to get a handle with a foul there.
Very, very close. But that will be the second foul for Hannah Behrens, which is going to allow her a chance to catch a breather. Bradfield and Behrens out. Klumper in.
And Grace Gherkin.
Grace Gherkin is in, number 32, first action of the day. Out top, Reiners. Oh, Gherkin hustle play, like it. Staying this way. They're gonna body foul on Hillary Behrens. See what that is for her. Your first,
I think it's her first. Team 6.
Nice board for Klumper. Scott.
Oh, nobody
Jarofsky.
picked up Jaws. She can't finish the layup.
Oh, there's a learning moment right there. Nice bucket
Duncan.
for number 1, Taylor Duncan. Nobody guarded. Olay defense gives Spartans their 8th and 9th point. And Mara tries the same thing coming back. Difference there, though, reach foul on Reiners. 5'3" freshman Taylor Duncan with her bucket there. Mara will shoot. And that is, by the way, that's the second foul on Reiners. Swish. Thuy is in. Who else is in for us? Finch is in.
Abby Red Shoes Finch.
Nice. Foss is in. So again, Coach Zer recognizes
no starters in here.
He recognizes his talent and is looking for this crew to finish up second quarter strongly with a 34-9 lead. Nice defense there. Spearfish having troubles, but a good look.
Wide open 3. She's fouled by Klumper.
And that will be just 2 shots. She was inside the three-point line.
She was on the line, evidently.
Coach Zer wants them straight up in the air. Not a floating defense, but straight up. And free throws are coming here for Aaron Rodert, 5'9", junior, just short on the first one. 1 to go. That is in and out. Klumper board. Gherkin brings it up. Finch. Foss outside to Thuy. Cross-court pass. Board for Klumper. Jump ball is the call, and that will remain with BV. 358. You can see that right on your television, but I'm going to tell you like I'm on just on the radio anyway. 3:58 left in the second quarter. We've got a lot of information here on Lynx TV. You've got scores, you've got who's got the ball, you have timeout availability. It's really a wonderful tool, and our students do an awesome job here. That was a Gherkin jumper that does not go. Finch nearly steals it back. Oh, going to say it's off Spearfish.
I'm saying it was off Spearfish. I think it was. I think that was a good call.
Hustle play, Abby Finch. Good job.
Gherkin will get it into Foss, and we'll go the other way here.
Swing pass and down low.
Good entry pass by Finch to get it into Klumper.
You're going to have a foul on Rodert, I believe, before that. Yes, indeed. 9th team foul, though. We're certainly in the 2-shot portion of the quarter. So Olivia Klumper, your 5'10" junior, misses her first free throw. Going to make an adjustment here and see if she can't put up point number 35 for your Lynx. In and out. So we're still with a 25-point lead, 34-9.
Marcus handling the ball for Spearfish.
Oh, that's
nice
open.
Pass.
That's
Oh,
open, and that was a good shot. Unable to make that go was Bella Reed. Gherkin with a look. She's going to take that. Rebound to Simons. Spearfish kids are not the deepest bench here, so their kids. Some of their kids are have expended some energy this first half. Moving the ball around now. Oh, great steal. Who got that one, Todd?
Kylie Foss. She's out to Gherkin, who's going to pop a 3.
And it goes.
Nice shot by Grace Gherkin. Nice pass out by
From
Foss.
Foss.
Yeah.
Assist for Foss. Great work. 37-9. Gherkin wants that point guard to go left and forces it. Driving. Board for Foss. Knifing and delivering. Thuy. Hustle play there for Foss. Back inside to Klumper. The runner.
They're letting them play a little bit.
Yeah, they are. I wouldn't go as far as continuous clock, but we are definitely playing some basketball.
Yeah.
This is good minutes for our BB Lynx. Coach Zer, he's full motivation. Oh,
Jump ball.
Good call. Great call.
Good defense by Grace Gherkin there to get in there and grab it and cause the jump ball
That's
without
exactly
fouling.
right.
It should be Spartan's ball, though. The arrow's pointing towards.
On the score clock, there's a familiar face. Who's running the score clock today? Todd, can you see who that is?
That'd be former coach Mark Statham.
It'd be Mark Statham, state champion coach Mark Statham. On the clock
Two-time
today.
coach with 2 state championships. That's good.
And
Good
now-
resume.
And now he's running the clock, and he's got Dean Pearson down there with him, too. A couple of long-term educators of our children here at Brandon Valley. We're going to get a foul, though.
Thuy fouls Marcus on the 3-pointer.
Coaching moment. First free throw is good for Stella Marcus. You know, I don't know if they'll ever come up with a bobblehead for Coach Zer, but again, just don't put the chair on it. You know? The guy amazes me. His legs got to be tired. I'm tired watching him. It's great. Love the excitement he brings to so many places. The athletic field's the classroom. His peer groups, fantastic. 37-11. That second free throw did go. The third free throw does as well for Stella Marcus. The Spartans are in double figures now. 37-12 is your score. 1:48 in the second quarter, first half. Bradfield off the backside of the rim. Bank board. Going to stay with the Lynx.
Barons will check back in for Foss.
That was a good rotation there for our Lynx, right? We had at one point we had 5 reserves in there, and they were
for about 3 minutes. It was all reserves, so
and
that's
extending the lead. And that was a nice pass from Thuy. Good shot that didn't fall for Finch, and Thuy scraps in, but off of her digits, it goes out. And the Spartans come back up with a $1:35 left in the second quarter. 37-12. Got a good little group of students down here, too, today for a Saturday morning. They probably have a lot of other activities to do. They enjoyed India Bradfield tapping that one away. Recovered by Thuy, and Bradfield brings it back. Finch to
Niebel.
How about that, Kennedy Niebel, 5'6" junior. Great shot, nothing but net. 3-ball, 39-12.
Actually, she was just inside the 3 balls.
Thank you, Todd, for correcting me. 2 for her then. 39-12 is our score. They're going to have that one off of Finch. I'm sorry. That's going to go off of the Spartans.
Yeah, Bella Reed tapped it away from Finch.
56 seconds left, first half. Lynx enjoyed a 23-7 first quarter lead. So we've extended that lead to 16 to 5 this quarter. Nice drive with the left hand for Hillary Barons. Just not enough mustard on it. Forward for Barons. Shot clock is off. Bradfield. Foul on the floor for number 3, Hannah Schoen.
Bradfield to get a pair.
Halftime here. You're going to have a chance to listen to the What's Going On section of our entertainment tonight with Mr. Harry Buck. We're going to see what's going on with Harry.
And looks like we got a little entertainment here. We got some young'uns over there from one of the dance groups here in town.
And in fact, we may just let you guys enjoy that. I think that's going to be a good idea. That while the dance performance is going on, you're not going to listen to us. You're going to watch some kids doing their thing. It's going to be great. 16.6 seconds. So get your snacks right now, because a dance squad that looks to me like they aren't quite ready for kindergarten yet.
No, they're pretty
little. This is going to be
little.
great. We're going to enjoy that at its fullest here at halftime. And then we're going to talk to Harry Buck, and we're going to talk about the first half. And we're going to ask you to stick around on Lynx TV, not only for this game, but also for the doubleheader game as the boys are following. Off the rim for Thuy, rebound by Jarofsky, not able to punch that one in. 40-12 is your score at half. We're going to go ahead and enjoy a little dance here. Quick second. We'll come right back to you.
Followed by the song Eskimo Kisses. Let's give it a warm welcome to these dancers.
Tiny Kids Dancers. How about that? Fantastic. All right. The rest of the way you're watching some highlights here, and I'm going to also give you some more updates on some of our sponsors. Justin Oakland of the Oakland Homes is the builder and developer of the lake at Aspen Harbor in the heart of Brandon. Coming soon will be great building lots at the new Twin River Crossing development. You can call Justin Oakland of Oakland Homes, 605-553-5311.
And the Pizza Ranch is a proud supporter of BB activities and offer the finest pizza in town. Bring the family to the buffet before and after the game or order their delicious roasted chicken or pizza after the game. Call 582-6322 and they will deliver to your doorstep, tailgater, or wherever you are in town.
The Brandon Community Foundation is a permanent charitable endowment that supports activities that improve the quality of life for all ages in Brandon and Valley Springs. For more information, head to their website at brandoncf.org.
The Brandon Valley Journal is your local news source covering all 11 BB sports every week with stories and photos. You can get all the news in print or online, so if you haven't already subscribed, do it today by calling 582-9999.
Sioux Valley Energy is the electric supplier for much of the BV area and a strong supporter of our community, including Lynx TV. They offer great services at reasonable rates. Go Lynx.
Sign up for the Taco John's Reward app on your phone for lots of deals and surprises. They have new and exciting products to choose from, and it's always made fresh just for you. The good folks at Taco John's want to thank you for your business. Go Lynx.
The Brandon Valley Athletic Boosters Club are hardworking, dedicated supporters of all BV athletic programs, including Lynx TV.
The Brandon Valley Area Chamber of Commerce is a proud sponsor of Lynx TV. A strong local business community is vital for the positive growth of the BV area. Remember, when you shop in Brandon, you support all things local.
There you go. There's a rundown of your sponsors. We've talked about them here in the first half. Thank you so much, sponsors, for doing what you do. We are joined by one of those sponsors right now, Mr. Harry Buck of Hegg Realtors. Harry.
There we go.
All right, here we go is right. First of all, thanks for your vision and sponsorship of Lynx TV. I think it's allowed people the last 4 years, our students and our facilities, to experience something that's unmatched.
Has it been 4 years already?
It's his fourth season already.
Wow, no kidding. That's great. Yeah, it's something that I thought was something that we needed to do. You know, I mean, they already kind of had things in place. They had the production guys and that sort of thing, but we needed some announcers.
And here we are.
And so here we are.
And what we have is a combination of amazing facilities and technology. A couple lunkheads talking during the game. That's not so bad. And a chance and an outlet for families and friends around the community and around the country, maybe even around the world, to enjoy all things Brandon Valley.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking originally, is that a lot of the student athletes have family that don't necessarily live here, and grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles, and I kind of experienced that myself with some family in Illinois, and I was hoping that I could watch their kids in high school, and so this is something that allows that.
Yeah, I think it's remarkable, Harry, because I do run into different people in the communities or even in other states that say you guys are doing it the way we'd sure like to.
And believe it or not, we've even gotten some compliments on you guys.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it's a shallow day for news then. But you know what? Make sure you're around second game to talk with Ken and Kyle between games too, because we want to learn a lot more about Harry Buck and Hegg Realtors.
Yeah, I'll be here, but I think also Nikki Oakland's coming this
great.
for the next game. So,
do you have anything you'd like to talk about with your business right now?
No, not really. I mean, business has always been good. You know, if you're in the residential real estate business, Brandon's a great place to be. I mean, we constantly have people coming here, and a lot of times it's because of the school, of course, and it's a safe community and that sort of thing. So, yeah, the business is just the phone just keeps ringing.
I noticed that I went by one of your signs today. It said sale pending on it, so I know you're helping people with their transitions.
Exactly.
And somebody getting a new experience right here close to our school.
Yep,
so
exactly.
Harry, thank
you
you for what you do.
keep up the good work. I appreciate what you're doing.
You.
All
no,
right.
you come back and visit us anytime.
All right, thanks.
Awesome. And speaking of awesome, our sponsors, our teachers, our administrators, our facilities, our team, 40-12 at half. Todd, what do you got to say?
Well, I think we just do the same thing we did in the first half and run this clock out and take home victory and 500 record.
Todd Long just experienced something that most of us do when we go to games. a Coca-Cola and some popcorn delivered right to his seat. Nice going, Todd.
Yeah, it's nice to have a little.
Yeah, Stacy Long is
taking care of me.
Taking care of Todd.
She's been doing a good job for the last 5 months, I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, Todd is recovering from some significant health challenges. We're grateful that he's upright. We're grateful that he is mobile and agile and ready for a second half. And how about that? How about that, Marskop?
Nice job, little give and go to Hannah Behrens.
Curl left hand, bounce pass Hannah Behrens, 14 points. Hannah is here today. And that goes off the hands of Ingen. So she was probably also impressed with that and distracted. Lynx ball.
Yeah, that was a beautiful give and go by them, too. They've been playing a lot of ball together for a lot of years.
I believe that, and it's nice to see both of them, who were a little quieter last night, making their presence felt. And speaking of that, second varsity game for Hillary Behrens. Dishes to sister Hannah. Going to get an over the back foul there. That's what we got to work on, the aggressiveness balanced with good decisions. Second foul for Hillary to go with her 8 points. 42-12 is your score. And if you happen to be watching the FCS football playoffs, North Dakota State 9, Illinois State 3. So it's a defensive battle up in the Fargo Dome.
That score is surprising to me.
Very surprising. I expected a little more offense out of the Bison. It's tough for me to even talk about the Bison.
It's not over, but
it's not.
It is the fourth quarter.
Speaking of not over, Mara Skop, number 2 assist to the half. Nice bounce pass to Jarofsky. How about that, Todd?
I like to see it.
9 for Emma. So we have 3 scorers heading or near double figures. Off the end line. Yeah, 9 for Emma, double figures for Hannah, 8 for Hillary. I know we had a 3 ball in the first half from Grace Gherkin. So the ball is moving around. Bradfield had some points too. Pass awry. Oh, that's a double dribble.
Yeah, it is. There you go. Nice
Thank
call.
you. Thank
nice
you, Todd.
Call. The official heard you.
He did.
And then he said, "Oh, I better blow my whistle."
I think sometimes that we put some. It's got to be that we influence the game. I don't think so. No. As the kids head towards the end, I don't know what we influence.
The official threw the ball, and Mara grabbed it, and she thought it was her teammate that threw it in, and she started dribbling down the court.
Well, the players are getting their A game going too. It's nearly finals week. Oh, wow. Wow.
Nice entry pass by Scott.
Entry pass with a little dipsy-do. I think that actually right there, Hannah may have been influenced by our dancers before because she kept her pivot foot. She pirouetted.
Yeah, nice pirouette.
And then follows it up with a steal on the defensive end. Hannah Behrens.
She came to play today.
She did. And another pass. Oh, Hannah doggone it. She wanted to go to her left side on that. Don't. Oh, thank you. Good job, Hannah. We're dropping back. That could have been another 2.
Seen some very good ball movement today.
They're going to get Bradfield on that foul, I think. Yes, it is. And for India, that is foul number 1, I would think. Yep, to go with her 3 points. Free throws for Stella Marcus. You know what, Todd, I'm paying attention that the popcorn bags here are emblazoned with the Bill Thompson State Farm logo. He's one of our sponsors here on Lynx TV.
Yeah, he is one of our Lynx TV sponsors. Good job, Bill.
46-13, and that one is outboard Behrens. Scop surveys, curls it all the way around. Nice pass.
Niebel, can't finish. Behrens there for the board.
Oh, she is.
Back up. Jump ball.
We're calling jump ball on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Going the other way.
And right there you just saw how strong Hannah Behrens is.
That hurt. That hurt me.
Yeah.
And I'm 20 feet above the floor. We're going to have a substitution coming in, it looks like, next dead ball. Spearfish offense stymied and stuffed. Stuffed. Hannah Behrens, 3rd block of the game. Maybe 4th. She's going to grab a chair.
Very good afternoon for Hannah Behrens.
Olivia Klumper is back in. Oh, and also Thuy. I missed that one. Sydney Thuy's in. And straight up there.
Marcus for 3, just short.
Push off. They're aggressive down low. Nice job by Klumper to keep her to not let her momentum take her off her pivot foot. Nobody's going to guard Scott. That's how you go till they stop you, Todd.
That's right.
And they didn't. Lefty layup. Good. 48-13 is your score. .418 left in the third. Nice job on defense there from Thuy. Jaws fills. She's got 2 posts in front of her. Pulls it back out. Secondary break. Well, we're going to get a foul on.
Yep, I think they're just calling
Marcus, but she's working hard.
Just calling her out of bounds.
Oh, just out of bounds. Well, she was scrapping.
She was laying on the line and touching the ball. You're out.
That's an issue, but hustle was not an issue. Good job on her part for that.
No, she's been all over the court actually for Spearfish.
Foss is in. Niebel. We got Klumper. We got Thuy, and we got
Finch.
We got Finch with a missed pass there for Abby. She said, "My bad." I could hear her from here. Going to settle back and play some D on the wing. 3:42 left in the third quarter. Going to get Klumper on the body foul there. We appreciate having our guests. Last night we had Jill with the Brandon Valley Journal. Today, Mr. Harry Buck, Hague Realtors. All things Brandon both. Great supporters of our programs, our students, and our academics. From an old guy like me who has kids who went through this program, these programs here academically and socially, very grateful. Thank you to our administration, Commissioner Marceau, and all of our teachers. Klumper squares up. Swing pass. Oh, we were running the O there. Foss sizes. Going to have a carry there. Get a little bit of indecisiveness on her part on running the O, and it caused her to plummet and swing it. Going back the other way, Taylor Duncan's going to run the point, the freshman. 3:15 left in the quarter. Again, today with the score the way that it is right now, Todd, a good chance for our entire team to have some minutes, right?
Yeah, everybody's getting good quality minutes today.
And so early in the season, that's absolutely imperative. Could have maybe called a travel, didn't. Instead, we get 2 points for Thuy. Good job.
Well, 12-footer for
Stay
Sydney.
with us,
Thuy.
Sydney. As we
points.
mentioned, a noticeable absence today for one of our players. Don't want to belabor it, but it is important to note. Andrea Kane, the 5'5" junior, is out today. And she's wearing a knee brace. Not sure what the extent of the injury is, but one thing that I can say, very engaged and helping support her teammates, which is great. Number 32, Grace Gherkin is in. Grace had a 3-ball in the first half. She's going to run the point here. Finch. Use that bounce pass, Abby. Help. Needs a little help. Come to it. There you go. Niebel. Go till they stop you. Finch squares up. Gherkin. Thuy's going to get. Oh, she had a look there.
Thought about the 3. Niebel will take
nice
the 3.
Nice pass. And Niebel good for 3.
Nice job by Kennedy Niebel.
Kennedy Niebel, 5'6" junior. Good job, Kennedy. 5 points for you today and a 53-15 lead. And that ball is tossed away. Buck 53 left in the third quarter. Coach Lapp is continuing to coach his crew. Good effort from his squad today. They did take it on the chin last night, 51-36 down at Yankton. So it's got to be tough to travel across state and for everybody to play 2 games. As we mentioned early on, though, a chance to learn from last night on both squads and put it into practice immediately.
Travel by Klumper.
I wasn't watching the feed as closely as I probably should have, but the call is the call, and we're going the other direction. Don't forget the second game today, boys. Ken and Kyle, K squared, double dribble. Ken and Kyle will be on. They're covering the boys' games all season, and you can enjoy that. Not often are you going to have us both crews on the same day, but this is one of those days.
Like the doubleheaders.
I love them. That's how I grew up, was the boy-girl doubleheaders down in Iowa every Friday night. Tuesdays and Fridays, I think they're great.
Is that back when the girls played like?
They did. They played 6-on-6 and scored a lot of points. They did. Oh, hey. Oh, somebody got poked in the eye.
I think Gherkin took a knee to the face. Oh, that was nice at number 3, Hannah Scone, to make sure Grace is all right.
Dewey with board. Oh, shucks. Shucks says Klumper.
She couldn't handle the entry pass.
She was looking to make the move.
Yeah, she had her move.
Yep.
She knew what she was going to.
The move was coming.
Yeah.
Yep. Next time, Olivia. All right. Spearfish brings it up. Oh, nice give and go. We're going to have a foul on Finch, and 2 shots coming for Taylor Duncan. And you know what, Todd? Some of our listeners are from that 6-on-6 basketball era, by the way.
They are.
So especially they may be a former stalwart for the Armstrong Ringstead. I think they were the Pirates. I don't know what their team name was. But one of the former players from the late '80s from Armstrong Ringstead has spoken up and validates my 6-on-6 girls basketball comments. So thank you for listening.
How'd that work?
Heather
3
Stedniks.
stayed on defense and 3 went down.
They did. Yes.
It doesn't surprise me Iowa had something
Well,
like that.
they also had about 15,000 at the championship games in the uniclass, which we failed to match here very much in our state. So there's some merit to that.
You got me there.
It was remarkable, but weird. Gherkin sizes it up. Oh, she's got her.
Nice pass
Oh,
across.
look at that. Now
Thuy.
make it go, Thuy. Inside and out. 7 seconds left. Spearfish. Hail Mary pass. Stopped by Finch. We're going to go to the quarter. 53-17 is your score. So a 13-point quarter for your Lynx. 5 for the Spartans. We win the quarter point as well, Todd.
Yeah. You said it's tough for a team to come across state and spend the night in a motel and then have to go play early.
Yeah,
it's not even like they get a full night.
They had a choice last night, right? You travel the hour and a half from Yankton to Sioux Falls overnight, so you get in at 10:30, 11. Got to be back out here right away. Not ideal.
But we're happy they came across.
Yep.
Yeah, they brought a good crew, too.
Yeah, they got a good crew here. They've got kids working hard. There's a lot to be learned through sometimes being on the opposite side of the ball or the scoreboard. And Coach Lappy has got his Spartans working all game. I believe, Todd, this might be the last home game until after the holidays on the girls' side.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't checked the schedule that close, but I think you're right.
One thing you can count on, though, is you can see the schedules. Hey, we've got a social media like nobody's business, man. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, the school website. Schedules are all over the place. Newspapers.
Yeah, they do a good job.
They do a great job of informing.
Everybody's got that phone in their hand, so they should be able to figure out when and where.
There you go.
Any Lynx team
and we'd
is playing.
love to have you watch. And last night even, it was crazy. We had music concerts going on here at the Performing Arts facility
Yeah, I
last
didn't
night.
realize that when I left last night. Holy cow, the parking lot was packed.
It was packed. I think there's some grappling going on in the auxiliary gym today, some wrestling.
Really? We got a
Yeah,
little
we got a little
wrestling?
wrestling.
A little wrestling going?
Yeah, a little, and that's a fine participation thing here for all ages. We had some dancing today from our young dancers on the floor at halftime. Love it. There's Commissioner Marceau. He's patrolling. He's got a big day again. Oh, awesome. Looks like we're going to have some exhibition basketball coming up here at halftime too, doesn't it, Todd?
Yeah, it sure does.
3-ball.
Hillary
Barons.
Barons.
Double figures.
She's in double digits.
Second time, 2 games in a row, 11 points for Hillary. Lead extended 56-17. Jaws wants it.
Dun it.
Goes.
Dun it. Dun it.
Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Jaws.
Blood
Dozen.
In the, blood in the water.
We're having fun. We hope everybody is playing with dignity and no question that that was a nice little move there. Taylor Duncan's bringing it yet. Doggone it. Good job, number 1. 6 points for you today. And a nice little pump fake and in on the left-hand side for the Spartans. Gets them their 19th point.
Oh, nice drive by Mara Scott. We have a jump ball. It'll stay white.
.6:22 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to the wing, up top. Reiners over to Marcus. And that one is good for number 15, Bella Reed. 59-21 your score here with 6 minutes left in the fourth. Behind her back. Barons to Barons. Hannah's getting a little distance on her shot today. She doesn't always get to see, and she's going to get a foul on 1 there.
Marcus. Spartans aren't giving up.
Doggone right they're
hard.
not. Hannah Barons picks up a foul. .16 points for Hannah, and Marcus is going to try to pick up her 8th, and she does. Nice 3-point play for the Spartans. Body foul on Aaron Rodert. That's just team foul number 2 for the Spartans this quarter. Lynx will be looking to run some offense, is my guess. At the same time, Coach Sir said we were standing. We shouldn't be standing.
We're going to get Bradfield over the back on that one.
Player down for.
Yeah, Roder. She banged her knee on the floor pretty good.
She's up and scrapping. Fouls on Bradfield.
Team foul number 6 on the Lynx.
Done a better job today on fouls, Todd.
Absolutely.
Makes a difference. You can just see it as an example in Hannah Barron's game today, 16 points. When she's in there, things happen. That's a way to keep control on that, Hannah. She showed restraint right there. Scott.
To Jaws, she'll drive, hits the bottom of the bang board on that layup. And 5 new ones in for
Line
the Lynx.
change, Todd. Who do we have? We have some new players, too.
Looks like Gherkin, Foss, Hoff,
Thuy.
Scott, and Thuy.
So we got 5 fresh for your Lynx with 5 minutes left in the quarter.
Oh.
Foss with the board.
Foul on Bella Reed. Scott will go to the line.
Anisha Scott, 5'6" junior, with some throws. Some substitutions here. Again, a fairly short bench for Spearfish. They're running about 8 deep, it looks like. Maybe not. No, they are 10 deep. But everyone's getting a chance to play some ball today. It's off of Reiners. No, I'm sorry, it's off the links, off of Scott. We're going back the other way with Reiners. And Schoen is going to run the point for the Spartans. Oh, a steal for Thuy. That's Abby Hoff, number 42 for the Lynx.
Oh, there's a Hoff that wore 42 years ago.
And that Hoff brought us home a state title, if I'm not mistaken,
That's
Todd.
right.
Along with her team, of course. It was an entire team effort there. One of 2 titles for official scorekeeper. Ball swings. That's going to go off the Lynx and go the opposite direction.
Going the other
Reiners.
way.
Coach Statham, again, two titles is what Todd mentioned earlier. One was with Heidi Hoff and her squad, and then one was last season. So we are the defending state champs here at
We
Vernon Valley.
are, both boys and girls.
Let's not forget it. And there was a football title that same season, and a runner-up this fall. 3:30 left. Good no call. Thank you, officials. And a nice jumper there. Bella Reed, senior. Up to 8 points for Bella.
Well, Gherkin hesitant. She didn't know if she should shoot or not. And then she dished it into Thuy.
Wow, great job with her offhand there. Sydney Thuy with the finger roll.
Little scooper.
Little scoop, little English on it. And she's a lefty, if I'm not
George
mistaken.
the Iceman Gervin.
Bring in the Iceman. I like it. One of my favorites. Love those old Nike posters from back in the day with the Iceman.
Yeah.
My favorite was a baseball poster, Power Alley, with Dale Murphy on it. Ball movement. That's a good shot. And it's good for Stella Marcus. You know, it's crazy. We have the best seats in the house up here, and you can tell when they're going to go. That one did.
Marcus is in double figures for the Spartans.
61-30 is your score. Lynx running their offense. Square up. No call. We're going to stay here. A couple of rotation players here. Duncan is in. Ingen is in for the Spartans. Inbounds to Gherkin. She sees Thuy.
Nice play.
And a bucket. Thui's up to 9 points.
Assist by Gherkin.
63-30 is your score. 2 minutes approximately left in the game.
Steal by Gherkin. No, give it back to Duncan.
Kind of foul there on Foss. And with 153 here, again, the activities and the opportunities that you get here between not only the girls and the boys varsity games, coming up here between games, it almost looks like Mr. Scott Carroll has a group of athletes that are going to be coming out and playing some ball between the games here, Todd.
Should be entertaining.
And so I encourage you to grab your snacks and settle back in between sessions, because you're going to get a chance to watch some additional basketball from some Brandon Valley athletes here under the tutelage of Mr. Scott Carroll. And you can see them right now on your screen. They are geared up in yellow and red. So please tune in and watch the hardworking students bring their game. 1:40 left in this particular contest. Todd, very clear, different squad that we're playing today than we did last night, but I'm encouraged by our ability to keep the fouls in check. It's been a great day for the Barons girls, in particular Hannah. After last night's quiet game, Thuey's got close to 10 points, 10 plus for Jaws, and just a lot of moments for a lot of kids to get some minutes.
Yeah,
we're going to need them all season.
Quality minutes.
Going to need them all season.
Gives her a chance to see what he's got and who can play. And
for the Spearfish kids,
I see 9 or 10 girls that he can use all year.
He did. He was easily 9 deep.
Mean, it's a good thing to
fairly
have.
And very interchangeable. And we're probably all the way through the roster right now. On the other side of the coin for the Spearfish Spartans, a chance to take maybe a smaller bench and a smaller footprint, but hard-working kids. It's going to pay off for them this season.
Grace Gerken hits her 4th point of the game.
Sydney Gusso is in for Spearfish number 12. .123 left in the 4th quarter here. In and out. Rebound there for Foss. We'll set up the O. Scott sees a lane. She gets it.
Nice drive by Anisha Scott.
First 2 points for Anisha today.
Another steal by Foss.
3-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. I'm assuming we'll play this out. A good bucket for Thuey there. Went to her right hand, actually. The pass was to her bottom hand, and she put it up with that and scored 68-30, and that will probably do it here today. We appreciate you tuning in on Lynx TV and supporting the squads here. We are going to have a foul with 11.1 left, so we will have some additional free throws. Can't say enough about our sponsors and our community. We appreciate you being here. Good student section. Looks like a couple seniors walking in the door right now, ready to cheer on post-girls game. Finish that one up, and they're ready to settle in for the boys game, and we hope you do too.
Yeah, good day of basketball for the Lynx, for everybody involved.
See if the boys can follow up on that. They had a W last night, if I'm not mistaken.
They did. They took care of business. It was close through the first half, and then a few adjustments by Deckert in come out in the second half. And
that's, if I'm not mistaken, also a defending state championship team, correct?
Yeah.
Brandon Valley Boys.
Yeah, the Brandon Valley. And you know who they beat last year?
Who did they beat, Todd?
They beat O'Gorman in the state championship.
They did. That will finish up the game today. 68-32 is your final.
All right, that's a good way to go into their little break here between this game and their next one. And Zero will have some film to look at and some things to work on at practice.
That's exactly right. And also some homework to get done, I assume. These kids are student athletes.
That's right.
You betcha. All right. Again, boys game following. Ken, Kyle are going to be here to take you through that. But keep it live on your television or your YouTube. Brandon Valley Special Olympics basketball coming your way right now in between. Please tune in. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chuck Sjogren. Mr. Todd Long is with me. We'll see you soon.
Peace out.
Mr. Frankie, we have a ball. Mr. Frankie, we have a ball. Okay, play, guys. So that you know who's playing, number 20 is Noah Merkel. Nice shot. Number 55 is Zeke Bennett. Number 82 is Devin DeBoer. Number 12 is Cody Van Leur. Number 25 is Danny Sickler. Number 51, Tristan Gutierrez. Number 4 is Abby Benz. Number 10 is Jack Voorhees. Number 21 is Spencer Houck. Number 32 is Emily Gross. And number 35 is Sadie Benz. Running with the score. Yellow ball, yellow ball. ball, red ball. Yellow ball, yellow. It's a big court. Some of you tired fans, give them a little energy here. Go ahead. Red ball. One minute remaining. 1 minute. Red ball, red ball. Seconds, 20 seconds. Testing, 1, 2, testing. The character building program in the Brandon Valley School District is helping students and staff, parents, and the community define exactly what it means to be a Lynx. The Lynx Way focuses on 5 traits: to be respectful, kind, responsible, safe, and being active learners. This afternoon, we take the Lynx Way out of the classroom, halls, and playgrounds to an extracurricular activity for our student athletes. Tonight, fans have the opportunity to practice a couple of the traits. It could be as simple as being kind to the fans around you, being respectful in the official decisions on the court, being safe on the drive home by buckling up and not texting and driving. Fans, thanks in advance in showing our students what it means in showing these great Lynx traits. Thank you. and the communities that make up the Brandon Valley School District welcome you to Brandon Valley High School. Today's games, a double-A high school boys game, features our guests this evening, the Spartans from Spearfish High School. Taking on your Brandon Valley Lynx. Before we meet to the starting lineups for today's game, let's first meet the Brandon Valley cheer team. Bailey Harvey, Ashley Hoff, Keely Kielman, Grayson Mearsher, Patty Knowles, Brittany Ryder, Lauren Coleman, and Crystal Sazanoff. Cheer coach Naomi Poppy and Kaylee Rowe. And now let's meet the starting lineups, which will be introduced alternately, starting with the Spartans. Starting at a forward, 6'5" and senior number 5, John Nichols. Starting for the Lynx, a 6'4" junior number 34, Jackson Hamilton. At a guard for Spearfish, 6'1" senior number 2, Ryan Peldo. For the Lynx, 6'2" and senior number 10, Thomas Skolton. At a guard for the Spartans, a 6' senior number 3, Jake Powell. Starting at center, 6'9" and senior number 40, Gavin Turner. And at a guard for the Spartans, 6'2" and senior number 4, Cade Lyon. At a guard for the Lynx, a 6' junior, number 20, Joe Coleman. And at the other guard for the Spartans, a 6'2" and senior, number 21, Logan Ammerman. And finally, for your Lynx, starting at a guard, 5'10" and senior, number 3, Jackson LeGree. Spearfish is coached by Eric Scotland, assisted by Tori DeMall, Josh McGilvery, and Michael Yost. The Lynx are coached by Brent Decker, assisted by Tim Silius, Darian Smith, Jeff Ganschow, and Mike Putnam. Your officials for today's contest are Matt Caldwell, Dwayne Fiala, and Max Morris. And now it's game time!
And welcome back to Lynx TV. We got a big matchup. It's the Lynx at 1-0 take on the Spartans from Spearfish. They are 0-1. Kyle just got done with an amazing starting lineup. I seen the coaching staff looking up here thinking, wow, who is this guy? He's doing a great job. They had smiles all over their face.
I appreciate it. There's the tip, won by the Lynx with Gavin Turhark, and we are underway. The Lynx are in their black uniforms trimmed with white and red, and it looks like Spearfish is going with their generally home whites trimmed in maroon. As the layup right down the middle it goes to Jackson LeBrie, who gets the Lynx on the board, and already it looks like they're going to try and push the ball inside a lot.
Spearfish a little undersized as they are going to come out with it looks like almost a 4-guard lineup, and one kid at number 5. That's going to be John Nichols. He's going to be sitting at 6'5". So the Lynx with a big height advantage underneath.
A 3 from Ammerman is short. Colbeck able to yank down the rebound, and here back come the Lynx, already up 2-0. This will be the last home game for a while actually I think we're back on Tuesday, and after that we'll be on a big hiatus as Turhart can't get it to go, but he does get his own rebound out to Colbeck. Colbeck drives, throws it up, no good. Turhart offensive rebound up and in, and Turhart picking up where he left off last night for 2 and a 4-0 Lynx lead.
Well, you fired him up a little bit. You know, that introduction was huge for him, and the crowd reacted.
Yeah, my goodness. Yeah, they're excited. We got passionate fans here as we're going to get our first foul of the game as Colbeck tried to drive, and we've seen it already 3 possessions, 3 shots in the paint for the Lynx. So they're really, really trying to, as you said, get away with trying to pound it inside against an undersized team.
Man-to-man defense for Spearfish so far, and that one doesn't drop.
Hilton's shot was short, and a nice bounce pass, and the layup is good. Good feed from Ryan Peldo to Jake Powell, and that gets the Spartans on the board. It is 4-2.
Going to be able to run our offense pretty fluent tonight, and you've seen it there.
Yeah, and that layup is good. Lynx off to a quick start here, up 6-2. Scoreboard is wrong right now. It is 6-2. So we'll make sure we'll get that fixed as the 3 is short off the hands of Ryan Peldo.
You're not running the scoreboard too, are you?
No, gosh,
Oh,
no. I
oh.
think I had enough going on. I don't think they trust me with that. They don't let me very close to electronic stuff other than the headphones. There's a layup. It is good, and 4 quick points for Jackson Labrie and a timeout for Spearfish.
Yeah, and John Nichols, the 6'5 senior for the Spartans, really has his handful tonight as the 6'8 Terhark is on fire so far.
Yes, he is.
Justin Oakland of Oakland Homes, they are your builder and developer of the lake at Aspen Harbor in the heart of Brandon. Coming soon will be great building lots at the new Twin River Crossing development. Give Justin a call at 605-553-5311. Bill Thompson, your State Farm agent, is the person to talk to for all your personal and business insurance needs. Bill is located at 312 South Split Rock Boulevard, or give him a call at 605-582-4343. Like a good neighbor, Bill Thompson is there with State Farm.
Cade Lyon going to throw this one in as the Lynx have an 8-2 early lead. Picking up right where the girls team left off with a fast start. We're going to get a foul here. First team foul for the Lynx.
Man-to-man defense for the Lynx so far, and they're stayed true to what they do. They did it a ton last year, and they're doing it this year again.
Yeah, Brent Decker, never usually known for running zone often, but he'll pull out his bag of tricks every once in a while. Saw a little bit more of it in the days when the likes of Alex Waltner and such were on, Drew Juergens were on the team. Nice feed, no good on the layup from Peldo. And goes out of bounds, and that's a turnover for the Lynx, and it will be Spearfish ball.
We always talk about keys of the game is controlling the turnovers, winning that turnover battle, and winning games. Defensively right now, the Lynx are locked in, and it's really hard to drive the lane when you have Terhark and there's a turnover.
And a steal by Kolbeck, so he makes up for the turnover he had himself. And another timeout coming from Spearfish. And they are not a happy group right now.
And they got to reset something on offense because it's just not working. Alliance Communications is the leading internet, cable, and phone provider in the Brandon area. Alliance customers have 100% fiber to the home. That puts them light years ahead of most homes throughout the country. Go Lynx. At the First National Bank of Brandon, their student checking account is perfect for those 25 and younger. It provides convenient access to tools like e-alerts and mobile banking while on the go. They are proud supporters of all things Brandon, like the new baseball complex, the First National Bank Field at Aspen Park. The Pizza Ranch of Brandon, they are a proud supporter of Brandon Valley activities and offer the finest pizza in town. Bring the family to their buffet before the game or order their delicious roasted chicken or pizza after the game. Give them a call at 582-6322, and they will deliver to your doorstep, tailgater, or wherever you are in town. The Brandon Community Foundation, they are a permanent charitable endowment that supports activities that improve the quality of life for all ages in Brandon and in Valley Springs. For more information, go to their website, brandoncf.org.
Lynx lead it 10-2, just about 3 minutes into this game. And Joe Kolbeck's been all over the place today so far, and he knocks that one away out of bounds.
and it'd be surprised if Coach Deckert doesn't do this more, is that four-court press. You can see the ball handling right now is a little shaky for the Spartans, and that would take them right out of their game.
Nice layup good by Jake Powell. And it's back to a 6-point game as we're going to get our first substitutions at the next whistle for Spearfish. And we'll see as Jackson Hilton lays it up and in. Nice play by Hilton. We'll see how the Lynx want to use their substituting as well, because they did mass subs here, and that's exactly what they're going to do as well.
And I like that from Jackson Hilton. Remember last night, it wasn't falling from the outside. Tonight, he looks at it, he's guarded a little bit. Could have took that three-point shot from the corner, drives the lane, gets a quick hoop. Sometimes what happens, folks, is that if a player's struggling shooting a little bit, and it's, it boils into today because sometimes you just can't get it out of your system from last night, just seeing the ball go in the hoop will make a huge, huge difference to your confidence.
No doubt. Into the game for the Lynx. Jackson Deckert, Aiden Lloyd, Cole Cilliason, Peyton Tejan, and Nate Lear. So a fresh 5 for the Lynx. Deckert, that is not a spot you want to pick up your dribble in a double team. They are going for the double team now, which means somebody's open, but we're going to have a foul against Aiden Lloyd.
Well, one thing they're doing, they're just trapping. They're even half-court trapping. You don't see a lot of that, because if you break that trap, and what I mean by a trap is two players are coming to trap the one guard or whoever has the ball, and somebody's, like you said, is wide open.
Yep. Deckert gives it off. There's a 3. No good, but it pulled down by Tejan, and Jackson Tejan lays it up and in, and it's 12-4, Brandon Valley.
Tejan played a vital role last night in guarding Steele when Terhark had foul trouble last night. He played a big, big role.
On top of the leader thought about the 3. And Deckert, boy, he's quick to the basket. He lays it up and in. Nice play by Jackson Deckert. Quickly the other way, here comes Jake Powell. He lays it up and in.
Yeah, Powell's quick, isn't he? Number 3.
My goodness.
For Spearfish. So far, he's their only offense.
Kind of reminds me of number 3 from last night, as well as Lear goes for the layup just short. I believe that was Vigoris for Rapid City Stevens. Kick out Ammerman for 3. We're going to get a foul on Aiden Lloyd.
Yeah, he was protecting the bucket there. That's not, you never want fouls, but that's not a bad foul. He had no position. He knew he was streaking to the basket. He knew that shot was off. It's just a quick foul, and sometimes you take it for the team.
Cade Lyon on the inbound here. So we're 5 minutes in, and Brandon Valley has a 10-point lead. Aiden Woods checking in for the Spartans. And they sure could use a spark.
Still man-to-man from your Lynx is a lot of pick and rolling going on by the Spartans.
And
comes in and hits a shot.
Yeah, Aiden Woods, the senior, got the cool headband on. Deckert gets a screen from Tejan. Now Tejan trying to get position down underneath the basket. Lear trying to drive. Lloyd for 3. Yes!
One thing, and Lloyd just hits the 3 there coming off the bench. We know he can give you some scoring power off the bench. You like the ball movement so far in this game, don't you, from the offensive side of the ball for the Lynx? What we didn't see last night especially about 3/4 of the way through the game,
Yeah.
we didn't see a lot of ball movement. It was just quick shot, quick shot, quick shot. Well, tonight that had a touch in that series alone, probably at least 11 times to different players.
Yep. There's a 3 from Lyon. That is no good. And it was fought for from Logan Ammerman and Nate Lear, and Ammerman's going to get called for a foul here. Third
And
team foul.
Rebounding position there. It always wins because you're in position. The other player is not going to go around you to get that rebound. He's going to climb up your back, and that's what happened.
So 19-8, the Lynx leading. Looked like Lear was open. They were trying to get it cross court, but they got their pocket picked. Here comes Woods. And couldn't get the bounce. Ryan Peldo's layup is no good. Back come the Lynx trying to extend their lead. Lear for 3. That one's a little long, and it will go out of bounds, and back come the Lynx starters.
Well, we've seen that, a couple years ago from Coach Deckard. He would bring 5 in, 5 out at a time. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
You know, I know in situations you can't do that, you know, during ball games, but right now in this ball game you're able to do it, and I like it.
Creates good chemistry, and of course keeps everybody fresh. And when you got 10 guys, as we're going to have a foul here, when you got 10 guys that are able to play, that's not a problem.
Right.
You know, that's a solution.
Right. Jackson Hilton there, just extreme quickness. He just has a nose for the ball. He's going to shoot the 3.
And he can shoot the 3.
Well, it's contagious.
Yep.
He saw that ball going in on that layup, and now he hits a 3 for his first one of the season, I think.
Lynx on pace for almost 100 points in this game. Rejected by Terhark. Long 3. Way off the mark from Cade Lyon. Colbeck for 3. Yes, sir.
I just love the ball movement that's happening.
Yep.
It's just they know where every player. You saw Jackson Labrie there catch it in the air and make the pass still in the air to Colbeck in the corner. Just a great offensive series.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do, that's for sure. And there was a steal by Hilton. And now a foul is going to be called. A little bit of extracurricular activity, but cooler heads prevail.
Yeah, it was aggressive play by both players. I get it, and that's what happened. And number 4 for Spearfish, Cade Lyon, is going to go to the bench. They kind of mix it up a little bit, him and Jackson Hilton. But you've seen the speed again, the great defense. I don't know if there's a better defender in this state than Jackson Hilton. We saw it last year, and he's proven it again this year.
Hilton again from downtown, and that's quite a way to end the quarter. The Lynx with an explosive first quarter, and they lead it 28-8.
Well, you just need a little fire under him.
Yeah.
He is hitting on all cylinders defensively, and we're talking about Jackson Hilton, and offensively 2 threes. The Brandon Valley Journal, they are your local news source covering all 11 Brandon Valley sports every week. With stories and photos, you can get all the news in print or online. So if you haven't already subscribed, do it today by calling Jill or her team at the Brandon Valley Journal at 605-582-9999. Sign up for the Taco John's rewards app on your phone for lots of deals and surprises. They have new and exciting products to choose from, and it's always made fresh just for you. The good folks at Taco John's want to thank you for your business, and go Lynx. The Brandon Valley Area Chamber of Commerce is a proud sponsor of Lynx TV. A strong local business community is vital for the positive growth of the Brandon Valley area. Remember, when you shop in Brandon, you support all things local Go Lynx. The Brandon Valley Athletic Boosters Club, they are hardworking, dedicated supporters of all Brandon Valley athletic programs, including Lynx TV. Sioux Valley Energy is the electric supplier for much of the Brandon Valley area and strong supporter of our community, including Lynx TV. They offer great services at reasonable rates. Go Lynx. We're about to start the second quarter.
Yes, we are, and that's not a typo on your scoreboard. 28 points for the Lynx in just 8 minutes of action. Good ball movement so far, as Ken talked about. There it is again, Labrie. Yes, sir.
And I believe that's, that might be his first of the game. Am I correct?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Well, the Lynx are shooting at a high percentage from three-point line right now.
And there's an answer from John Nichols. And it's back to a 20-point contest.
Defensively, the Lynx, man, I just love the style of defense. They're coming out really super aggressive, and that's contributing to the offense.
Terhark kick out. Labrie, this one is no good. But Terhark's able to clean up the mess.
We'll call it a pass. I saw Labrie look over to the bench and say that was an assist.
Yeah, exactly. Not a bad way to look at it. Nichols can't get this one to go this time, and that hits the top of the basket, so it will go back to Brandon Valley.
Starting five so far for the Lynx, and they've put in a lot of time, but a lot of firepower offensively. Coach Deckard is wanting this offensive team, especially the starting five, to gather some experience playing together and game time experience, and they are exploiting right now the Spartans.
35-11. As Hilton's going to get whistled here. And we're going to have a little bit of a different look, it appears. Jay Juergens coming in for the Lynx, along with Aiden Lloyd, Jackson Deckert, Cole Siliuson, and Hunter Marceau. Hunter won the halftime Around the World contest during the girls' game. Congratulations to him.
Still great defense by your Lynx, as that man-to-man defense is working tremendously today.
Kick out to Woods. Inside the Woods, and a little bit too much mustard on that pass, and it's taken back by the Lynx. Here comes Marceau. Can't get it to go, but he will go to the free throw line.
I do like the quickness in ball handling from Jackson Deckard. Don't you?
I do.
He's a little undersized, I get it, and that's what people are going to say, but his speed and ball handling are tremendous, especially coming off the bench. That's such a luxury to have, as a good controlling point guard off the bench.
First free throw from Marceau is no good. Cade Lyon back in for the Spartans. Number 4. Second free throw good. First points, I believe, on the season for Marceau. Lynx lead at 36-11 as we're just a couple minutes into this second quarter. Stolen by Aiden Lloyd. Lloyd trying to go coast to coast. Can he? No. Rebound comes out by Siliuson. He can't handle it. And Lloyd tries to save it, but he was out of bounds, and this will go to the Spartans.
Don't you like the aggressiveness, though?
I do.
mean, overall. Offensively, that was a quick shot by Aiden Lloyd, but still, they're getting rebounds, hustle rebounds, too. They're not in position, and they're grabbing them. And I really think that's starting at the defensive end, and it's really contributing to the offense.
Lynx trying that full court press. Spartans are able to break it with relative ease, as the shot is no good from Nichols. And back come the Lynx again, looking to extend this lead that has ballooned to 25 here in this first half.
So far, Coach Deckard has played, I believe, 12 players so far in this ball game. You got to love it.
And if this keeps up, it'll be even more. As Marceau, he had a foot on the line, so they'll count it as a 2.
We'll take it, though. Bench points.
He's got 3 quick points off the bench. As that one is off the foot of Woods.
Boy, defensively, I keep on hammering it home to you folks, but if you're not here live, you're able to see it, and we're bringing it to you. That defensive pressure, even from some of the reserves, is just playing massively.
Absolutely. Inside. Juergens now has to kick it back out to Jackson Deckard. There's a 3 from Ciliusin. Can't quite get it to go.
Just great ball movement, though. They're passing up shots, wide open shots, to hit an even wide opener. That's kind of a weird word, isn't it? Wide opener?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Sorry, folks.
No, that's all right. Sorry if I'm a little distracted. There's like some static. I don't know if you can hear it going on in the stadium. And I have the microphone up here, but it's turned off and to my right. So they're looking at me, and I'm looking at them. They think it's my fault, and I think it's their fault. So hopefully we'll have that figured out. But if you can't hear it, then that's totally fine.
38-11. I know you can see it on your scoreboard, but it is all of that and more as the Lynx are going to try to make it, as Hunter Marshall's going to try to step in and hit 2 free throws to make it 40-11 in the second quarter.
Free throw no good. This one will go against Tejan on an over-the-back call. I believe we have Justin Oakland from Oakland Holmes joining us at halftime. We'll have a performance by 3-year-old dancers as well, so that'll be fun. And then we got our Around the World contest. Haven't got the names of who will be participating in that, but it's always exciting. Woods for 3. Yes.
I believe the Spartans need to give him the ball more.
Yeah.
He's hit 2 really good-looking shots since he's come off the bench. If I'm the coaching staff over in the Spartan sideline, I would be trying to find him.
And Ciliusin picked up his dribble, and he's going to wave the white flag and just call a timeout. So it looks more like a football score right now, 38-14. The Lynx have the lead. Go ahead.
Kyle said, it's a quick timeout because that trap came. You've seen that defensively, and it hasn't worked much right there. It did, and it's a heads-up play by Ciliusin to actually call that timeout on the sideline. So Lynx defensively has contributed to the offense, but the offense is also contributing to the defense because what it's doing is when these players are seeing the ball go in the bucket, it's just contagious. They're seeing it, and sometimes it's a mental thing. Last night it was tough for that ball. Even though we won, it was tough for that ball to go in the basket. Today it's a different ball game.
Mm-hmm. We might be equaling the final total score here from last night in this half alone.
Yeah, there's a possibility.
Lynx are red hot from 3. They're red hot from really just about everywhere, except for on that shot, which was off the mark from Tejan. There's a 3 from Ryan Peldo, and he's able to nail it from downtown.
Coach Deckard doesn't like that because nobody was on him. It's kind of a little lackadaisical on defense there from your Lynx.
Deckard for 3. That one is just short. And we got a whistle here. This will be a foul against the Lynx, and they're going to give it to Jay Juergens. So that same 5 still out there with Tejan, Juergens, Deckard, Ciliusin, and Marceau. Interesting combination.
They're going kind of big underneath. I like that, though. As Juergens, number 44, gives you some length at that power forward position.
Nichols thought about the three. Now they're going to try and go inside. Tipped by Deckert. And into the hands of Marceau, right back to him. Juergens can't get it to go. Ball tipped by Marceau. But it will stay with Spearfish.
Spearfish looks a little bit out of sorts offensively. They're trying to find somewhere on offense they can exploit, and there's not a lot of holes to that defense right now for the Lynx.
It's like the starting five will come back in to end the half for the Lynx at the next whistle. As the layup is good, nice play by Ammerman. And it's now 38-19. Under 2 minutes to go in what has been an electric first half that slowed down a little bit offensively for the Lynx. And Deckert changes that as he hits a nice mid-range jumper.
Boy, I like him at the point guard. I really do. He has a great jump shot off the dribble. Like I said, he's going to sprain his ankle there. Surprising that the refs are not calling a timeout, and they're going to right now.
Yeah.
For Jackson Deckert as he pulled up on that jump shot on the offensive side, came down defensively trying to make a play and kind of rolled his ankle a little bit. Starters back in the ball game for the Lynx.
Yep.
As Joel Kolbeck, your point guard, your starting point guard for the Lynx, runs the show.
And trainer Chad's going to take a look at Jackson Deckert. Doesn't look too serious. Looks like he'll be fine. He even jogged off, so good to see that, but don't want to speculate on anything else.
Finish this first half on a high note from the starters.
Kick out three for Lyon, no good. Here come the Lynx as we're under a minute to go in this first half. Hilton for three. That one is off the mark. Nichols pulls down the rebound, and here come the Spartans. Clawing to get back in this game. Ammerman. And rejected. John Nichols was rejected, but Terhark's going to get whistled for the foul. I believe that is just his first.
Yeah, sometimes he gets caught a little bit. I don't believe number 5, John Nichols, is a tremendous shooter from the outside. Terhark can give him a little bit of room and still keep that defensive position. He came out and tried to guard him at the three-point line, and that's when Nichols took him off the dribble and committed the foul.
First minutes of the game for number 25, Nick Hammond for Spearfish. Aiden Woods back into the game as well. He's got 5 points. That free throw no good, so the Lynx are doubling up the Spartans here, and they will hold for the last possession. Here comes the trap. Picked up nicely, given to Labrie. So we'll see who gets the last shot here. Kolbeck with 8. Terhark. First missed 3 of the season. Labrie couldn't connect on the offensive rebound, and that's going to bring us to halftime with the Lynx leading 40-20.
And that's kind of a big deal as we have multiple things going on here at halftime. We'll have Justin Oakland from Oakland Homes. We'll have also Kyle doing double duty here real quick, which he's doing right now. But we're going to pause for a second, and then we're going to bring you the interview with Justin Oakland from Oakland Homes. So we'll touch on the actual sponsors for Lynx TV as the dance session's going on. You see the little dance session, and it's pretty amazing to see it in live. So if you're not here, go ahead and look at your screen and watch the dancers as they're going to perform for you. The Justin Oakland and Oakland Homes is the builder and developer of the lake at Aspen Harbor in the heart of Brandon. Coming soon will be great building lots at the new Twin River Crossing development. Give Justin a call or for details, 605-553-5311. Bill Thompson, your State Farm agent, is the person to talk to for all your personal and business insurance needs. Bill is located at 312 South Split Rock Boulevard, or give him a call at 605-582-4343. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Give Harry Buck with Heg Realtors a call at 605-366-0221, or go to harrybuck.com for any and all of your real estate needs. Harry and the team at Heg love turning dreams into addresses. Just remember the 3 rules of real estate: location, location, Harry Buck. Alliance Communications is the leading internet, cable, and phone provider in the Brandon area. Alliance customers have 100% fiber to the home and put them light years ahead of most homes throughout the country. Go Lynx. The First National Bank of Brandon, they are your student. They have your student checking account is perfect for those 25 and younger. It provides convenient access to tools like e-alerts and mobile banking while on the go. They are proud supporters of all things Brandon, like the new baseball complex, the First National Bank at Aspen Park. The Pizza Ranch of Brandon, they are a proud supporter of Brandon Valley activities and offer the finest pizza in town. Bring your family to their buffet before the game or order their delicious roasted chicken or pizza after the game. Give them a call at 582-6322 and they will deliver to your doorstep, tailgater, or wherever you are in town. Brandon Community Foundation is a permanent charitable endowment that supports activities that improve the quality of life for all ages in Brandon and Valley Springs. For more information, go to their website at brandoncf.org. The Brandon Valley Journal, they are your local news source covering all 11 Brandon Valley sports every week with stories and photos. You can get all the news in print or online. So if you haven't already subscribed, do it today by calling 605-582-9999. Sign up for the Taco John's Rewards app on your phone for lots of deals and surprises. They have new and exciting products to choose from, and it's always made fresh just for you. The good folks at Taco John's want to thank you for your business. Go Lynx. The Brandon Valley Area Chamber of Commerce, they are a proud sponsor of Lynx TV. A strong local business community is vital for the positive growth of the Brandon Valley area. Remember, when you shop in Brandon, you support all things local. Go Lynx. The Brandon Valley Athletics Boosters Club, they are hardworking, dedicated supporters of all Brandon Valley athletic programs, including Lynx TV. Sioux Valley Energy, they are your electric supplier for much of the Brandon Valley area and strong supporter of our community, including the Lynx TV. They offer great service at reasonable rates. Go Lynx.
Thank you to our Just for Lynx dancers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome the game reminders and manuals participating in the Head Town Country Match for College around the world, sponsored by our friend Erica and Lee Shelley. These two seniors will have 1 minute to go around the world. Each contestant will have a possibility of 13 points, 5 shots along the lane, a free throw, 5 shots along the other lane.
In just a moment, Kyle will be interviewing Justin Oakland of Oakland Homes, as he is one of our great sponsors, so stay tuned.
Girls, are you ready? Set, go!
All right, thanks a lot. Welcome back. We have our first sponsor here for the basketball season, and it's the first one that we read every time. It's Justin Oakland of Oakland Homes is here, and this is your first year of being a sponsor. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. Always really fun to talk to you guys. Oakland Homes, building, developing homes, buildings, all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, our main focus is Brandon, and that's why we chose to support you guys. We've got 2 large developments in town. We have the old concrete quarry, which we've rebranded as Aspen Harbor. It's a private lake development, so you have to live in there to use the water in the lake. And then we also just opened up some ground on Sioux Boulevard, which we're calling Twin Rivers Crossing. And so that's open to anybody. Bring your builder, bring your plans, and get started now.
Absolutely, that's great. And just overall, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know much about anything. So how overall, maybe nationally and locally, how is the developing going? Like how is the housing markets? And I know here in Brandon it's just build because this place just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it's strong and steady locally. You know, we need to focus locally. Nationally, I think there could be some hiccups across the country, but we are very, very isolated in the Sioux Falls, the Sioux Empire area, Brandon. So things are going great.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit more about Aspen Harbor. So how did that kind of come about, and why did you guys decide to take on a challenge like that?
I guess just had a daydream and a vision, and wanted to see the project through. We needed more lots in town. You know, the lots were getting limited, and we saw the ground come up for sale and took the opportunity. So kind of the same thing with Twin Rivers Crossing too. That was up for auction, and I told my wife we won, and she didn't really think that's how it goes. But,
no.
So yeah, we're excited to bring more options to Brandon.
Yeah, well, we obviously really appreciate it. So if anybody has any questions or details about working with Oakland Homes, or even you, Justin, how do you contact?
BuiltByOakland.com is really easy. You can follow us on Facebook, of course, Oakland Homes, and then 605-553-5311 is my cell. You can call or text anytime. And then we also office right here in Brandon, and so stop by if we're there. You can poke your head in and say hi.
Excellent. Well, thanks very much, Justin. Justin Oakland here, and one more question. So when Pizza Ranch comes, they usually give us a pizza. So we were thinking instead of that, maybe you could give Ken and I a little bit of territory, maybe a free house or something like that. Is that something that you might be in consideration of? Because I could really use it.
You know, I did just put a fresh new hat on today. I wasn't sure if I was going to be live on TV. I could give you the hat off my head.
We'd really prefer the house.
The house I can't do.
Okay, all right. Well, that's all right. Well, second half is about to begin here. Justin, as always, thanks very much for coming, and we hope to talk to you down the road, all right?
All right, great. Thanks, guys.
All right, that's Justin Oakland of Oakland Homes. Again, my attempts at getting a free house were nullified, but we'll keep trying. So, fun halftime.
Yeah, you had a lot to do. I mean, I read the sponsors. You had a sponsor. You talked to him, and you did the PA. You did the PA announcing. You're a hard-working man.
Yeah, my parents are just like, geez. Wish he worked that hard at keeping his room clean and his house clean and his car clean. Gavin Terhart spins around and puts it in.
Boy, I really like his game, don't you? We saw glimpses of it last year. He played a vital part in that run for the Lynx championship season, but boy, he's really turning it on this year.
And he's quick for as big as he is. I mean, he's built pretty well, not too lanky, as Joe Colbeck nails it from downtown. This team is actually quite athletic, I must say, and they just bring it every single possession, which is obviously the Lynx way, and I think that's what's going to bring them some success this year.
I think you're going to be a pretty good ball team here. You're going to like this club as we move forward. They're getting used to playing with each other too.
Terhark lays it in. 12 points for Terhark and another timeout for Spearfish. Once again, by the way, I want to give a congratulations to the girls head coach Mike Zerr, who got his first victory as head coach of the Lynx after taking over for Mark Statham. So very exciting for him, and did it in pretty pretty wide, but won by a pretty wide margin. So
Congratulations, Coach.
First of many, we hope. Great guy, also a football coach. So see how it goes. I tried, by the way, I talked to Justin Oakland, and I tried to, I mentioned how when Pizza Ranch come, they always bring us a pizza, and I tried to get us some territory or maybe a house or something. And for obvious reasons, he was not interested in anything like that. But he
some
did say
concrete?
Yeah, maybe even some concrete or something. But these people are so cheap. I just don't. Says the guy that's asking for a free house. But did say he might bring a T-shirt next time, so that'll be cool.
There we go. Kind of a half court pressure right now from your Lynx. They are turning up the dial defensively. We saw some full court pressure to begin the second half, and you're up by 20.
And looked like Jake Powell took a dive, and it works because Labrie gets called for the foul. Spearfish just can't quite get anything clicking. As that one goes out of bounds off the hands of Nichols.
Yeah, they're a little, like I said, in the first half, a little out of sorts on offense. They just don't know who they need to find to put the bucket in, or the ball in the bucket, and it's just not working offensively so far for the Spartans.
Jackson Labrie, it's certainly working on this side of the aisle. From downtown, the Lynx lead by 30. Lynx really struggled yesterday and shooting from the outside, really from everywhere. They've already outscored, I believe, their score from yesterday. I think it might have actually been, 54 or something, so maybe not, but we're getting close at least, as there's a three from John Nichols.
Well, one thing we know, and all sports fans and have watched basketball for a long time, you know that you're not going to have a great shooting night every night.
Right.
You're just not going to. But one thing you can do, you can always bring to the table, is hustle and defense. That's just a mindset. Mm-hmm. That's all that is. And so far in 2 games, we've seen that so far. And one night, the shooting wasn't too hot last night, but they still won, and I think that's because they played great defense. Tonight, both defensively and offensively, they're clicking, and you can see what that does to that scoreboard, Kyle.
Yeah, and you kind of mentioned it as well. It's great defense can create great offense, especially if like we have with Jackson Hilton getting steals and jumping in front of passes and stuff like that. You get into transition, and all of a sudden defense is turning right into offense, and that's happened several times tonight where we've had a lot of breakaways.
Well, it's kind of
keep
like
saying tonight. It's 3:30
we
in the afternoon.
We keep on saying that, and we're just used to it, folks.
Yeah.
But it's just like in football, for instance. Extra possessions on the offensive side of the ball, you're just going to – usually that's going to turn over to a win.
Yeah.
It should. And so – when you win the turnover battle, you usually win ball games.
And I don't think Cade Lyon called bank, but that still counts either way. It's 52-26, so shots starting to fall for Spearfish here in this second half. Trying to they want to go inside to Tejan. That one gets tipped. Nice play by Ryan Peldo, and here comes Spearfish. Shot no good. Jackson Deckert with the rebound.
One thing Coach Deckert doesn't want to see is a let-up from his reserves here, as he wants that same energy to be performed out of this group also.
Some contact, no call on the Lear shot attempts, but Deckert is able to convert. He's got 6 points off the bench.
He's really, really come onto the scene in this second game. I liked him yesterday as a ball handler. I kind of like Jackson Deckard as a scorer now from that point guard position.
Yep. And a lot of them have been mid-range, which you don't see a lot nowadays. His dad coached him up when he was a youngster, and he's only a junior. He's got another year to go, but I think you're going to be seeing a little bit more playing time out of him, and rightfully so. Just going to come down to defensively if he's, no offense, got the height. Nice defensive play by Tejan to get his hand in there, and Lear's got control, and now we're going to get a whistle for a foul on Ryan Peldo.
That's a give-up foul there. You just had to grab somebody and commit a foul and stop the fast break.
Yeah.
And you were talking about Jackson Deckard there. Is one thing you can't coach, really, Kyle, is you can't coach speed and you can't coach quickness. And that's what he brings to the table from that point guard position. You see him penetrate a lot and kick it out. I know he has 6 points on those mid-range jumpers, but I'm telling you, he's kicking the ball out too as he drives here.
Lloyd brings it inside to Tejan. Tejan just trying to muscle his way. They give it up to Deckard. He can't get the roll. Rebound by Tejan. Kick out to Lear, no good. Deckard with the offensive rebound now. Lynx definitely winning the hustle plays in this one. And that is why their lead has ballooned to 25 as the shot goes up from Lloyd, in and out. But we are going to get a foul, and I think Lloyd's going to go to the free throw line.
You know, and I like the bench play. You know what you're going to get from Lloyd and now from Deckard, and we saw last night what you're getting from Tejan and Cilliason. So you're getting a lot of guys playing valuable minutes here, and that's going to play a part when you can get them early season minutes. It's going to play a part in the whole season because you're going to need to count on some of these guys to play, some minutes during every game.
Yep.
And these are valuable minutes, and I like what this coaching staff's doing.
I'll tell you this, being able to go to a state tournament and having to play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you got 12 capable guys coming off the bench. Now you gotta make it to the state. Well, everybody makes it to state now, but to get to Sioux Falls, that's a really, really big asset to have, that depth. Especially playing 3 days in a row like they will have to, and they're getting plenty of practice having to go back-to-back in their first 2 games of the season. Get home late at night and got to wake up, get ready for a game already.
And I like that they're slowing the offense down a little bit. There's been a lot of fast break points in this game, a lot of quickness. Now they're running the offense.
Deckard looking for options. Got a screen from Juergens. Kick out. Lloyd. No good. Deckard with the rebound, though. That one is tipped. That was also a pass.
Hey, it all starts with number 4. I'm telling you right now, he's all over the court. He's making plays from that point guard position, and that's his job. And he's doing it well.
Shot no good. Marceau pulls it down. Ball tipped. And it was a nice attempt by Logan Ammerman to save it, but to no avail. So under 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. That's just flown by with not too many whistles. And the Lynx still doubling up the Spartans in what has been just a thorough offensively, defensively, free throw line, hustle plays, just a game completely dominated by the Lynx. Cilliason, short. Here come the Spartans. Nice throw. And the layup is good on a nice feed from Powell. It's Ryan Peldo.
And we've seen a little bit of spurts, a little bit from the Spearfish team, even though there's 31 points on the board and there's a 27-point lead from your Lynx. But there's some spurts that you can see what they might be able to do during this season. But right now, another unforced turnover there by the Lynx. But you see, I really think as they go forward. Obviously, number 3, the Spartans, Jake Powell. But number 0, Aiden Woods. I think those 2 guards can really play a vital role in the Spartans team this year.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the way he's played, that number 0, Aiden Woods, is coming off the bench, but it is nice to have, as we've seen by the Lynx. I mean, 5 instead of 1, but it's nice to have a spark off the bench. I mean, these 5 go in and out, and they don't skip a beat. Well, it's more like 12, you know. Oh, we got an injury. Didn't see that down on the other side of the court. That's John Nichols. Not sure what he's holding or grabbing onto, but
He is their big guy, their center at 6'5". He's going to come off the court. Never want to see injuries, and that's what we're seeing a little bit is Deckard also injured in the first half. It hasn't slowed him down at all.
no, it has not. Just a little tweak, probably nice feed. Juergens able to connect. I'm sure it'll be a little sore, that ankle, in the morning, but just ice it, get ready for Tuesday. Take some Advil. As that shot is no good.
Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter about to start here in a minute. But we'll touch on our sponsors one more time for you. Justin Oakland of Oakland Homes. You just heard from him briefly at halftime as Kyle interviewed him. And Justin Oakland was kind enough to turn down Kyle's request for a new home. Bill Thompson, your State Farm agent.
I got a year left on my lease anyway. It's fine.
Harry Buck with Hegg Realtors, Alliance Communications, First National Bank of Brandon, the Pizza Ranch of Brandon, the Brandon Community Foundation, Brandon Valley Journal, Taco John's of Brandon, the Brandon Valley Area Chamber of Commerce, Brandon Valley Athletics Boosters Club, and Sioux Valley Energy. Thank you all to these sponsors. This is the reason we're able to do this on a Saturday afternoon, is bring you this live. If you're not here, hopefully you're watching wherever you are. You can watch on YouTube or at home with Alliance Communications. But we're really, really glad we're able to bring you the girls and boys game. It's the second half of a double header day.
A dominant doubleheader day.
Yeah, it has. The girls won in convincing fashion in their game, and the Lynx boys have really turned up the heat in this ball game.
Yeah, and a quick shout out to my grandparents, Grandma Avis and Grandpa Verl, who is getting over a bum hip. He's probably just relaxing on his chair. He's got his special chair. So if they haven't gotten tired of me yet, thanks for watching. And then also my Grandma Myrna, who's probably working on her greeting cards, listening to me. Thank you very much, and all of you for listening. Had to give them a shout out.
Stay healthy and stay warm.
Yes, absolutely. Thankfully, it's supposed to warm up a little bit here, it sounds like.
And I really think the Spartans really need to find number 0. Aiden Woods, he just hit another 3 at the other side. And he's playing defense here also.
Yeah, 8 points for him off the bench. And when you only have 34, that's pretty significant. That's almost a fourth of your points. Layup no good, and we got a late foul call here. This one will probably go against Siliuson.
And it's going to be a blocking foul as number 3, Jack Powell's going to go to the line. He's also had a decent game from the point guard position for the Spartans.
First free throw no good. Yeah, quick, explosive, can get to the basket, can play with his hand in the grass, moves the puck through the zone.
And does a really good job.
Yeah. 7 points for him.
Hey, the Wild play tonight. You
Yeah,
watch the Wild? Hockey?
Well, we don't have cable anymore, but I don't want to get too into it, but there are ways that I am able to watch the game. Yes, and
Perfect.
yeah, they've really been turning it around, man. They've
think they've gotten a point in like 10 of their last 11 games after just a horrid start. But, yeah, turning their season around. Jackson Deckert, and he just got manhandled by Cade Lyon.
Boy, he is all over the court. We talk about undersized, and we talked about in the first half a little undersized, but boy, he makes up for it with his hustle and really, really good ball skills and handling the ball. Don't you agree?
I agree. Yes, I do. Ooh, nice play by Lear. It looked like he lost control of it, but he gets the reverse layup.
And play some defense at the other side of the court. Aiden Lloyd and Juergens, they're going to come into the ball game. So 5:58 to go in this ball game. The Lynx looking to move to 2-0 early in this 2019-2020 season.
Powell. They want to go back inside to Powell, and he can't connect. Here comes Lloyd. Nice feed inside to Juergens. And it's now 64-35, Brandon Valley.
I like the energy from the bench players too. They just there hasn't been a lot of a letdown. You know what I mean? Maybe you might not see as much scoring from the second unit, but that's not holding true tonight or today. We keep on saying tonight, but they are really putting on the pressure and pressuring the basket that we like them to do.
Layup good by Lloyd. He's got 9 points, and then back the other way. It was Ryan Peldo who's got 7 for Spearfish. As we're under 5 to go here in a dominant day for Brandon Valley Lynx basketball. And again, it's Jay Juergens, who's got a quick 6 points here.
He's played well tonight.
Everybody really has played well tonight. Woods.
Aiden
yes,
Woods
sir.
has too. Boy.
Hot as a pistol. 11 points off the bench. Over a fourth of the entire team's points.
Off the bench. Like you said.
Yeah, impressive.
He can shoot it.
Tall socks, too.
Yeah.
Here's Lloyd. Just knifing through the defense for the Spartans like warm butter. Nice play by him. Three is good from Jake Powell. He's got 13, leading all Spartans. Deckert for 3. Can he get the bounce? He does.
I about said when it made the big bounce, boy, it looked good from here.
Yeah.
And it did.
Yeah.
It did look good, and it went in.
Powell again for his 15th point. And it's a 25-point lead for the Lynx. We're going to see a new crop of Lynx coming into the game here as Deckert gets it to go, and he's in double figures off the bench. And Powell overthrows Ryan Peldo. First whistle we've had in a while. We're under 3 minutes to go now. And I'm going to apologize in advance because there's some of these players, and he can back me up. Ken can back me up on it. There's numbers of players that we just don't have the numbers to match the names.
So we'll go by number, 52 to 50.
Basically.
Sorry, folks.
Got a couple of them, though. Actually, no, we don't. We don't have any of them. Except for Aiden Lloyd. And that hit the top of the basket. First minutes of the night for Seth Hamilton and Carter Lyon. I'm assuming the players that are on the court are Jace Christopher, Wes DeWitt, Mark Muchkinaus, Carter Van Heel, and Ty Westcott. One of them is not on the court. I'm not sure which one, unfortunately, but those names are on the roster, but I just don't have the number to match it, and I don't want to be wrong. So good for them to get out there. All juniors.
Valuable playing time.
Shot is no good. I'm giving Jackson Decker my player of the game. I thought he played excellent today.
I agree with you. He's just came off the bench and really handled everything well and scored quite a bit, 11 points.
Yep. That ball tipped. Goes out of bounds with 1:20 to go. Aiden Lloyd comes out. So the mystery 5 are out there now. And hopefully by next game they'll have those numbers filled out. I'll make sure that I get them if this were to happen again. I'll make sure I always got the numbers. And it looks like number 25, Nick Hammond, stepped out of bounds.
1 minute to go in this ball game. The Lynx are going to move to 2-0 early in this season, and they've protected their home court so far. I think we're back here
Tuesday,
is it? Tuesday evening. That's a big bucket by number 52.
And that 3 was by Wes DeWitt, number 52. And this crowd just went nuts.
He pushed it to a 30-point lead. That's where they want to keep it.
Lynx outscoring their opponents today by darn near 60 points. I think it's right around there total. DeWitt again, this time no good. So 18 seconds to play. We'll see if the Spartans want to push it here. And that one was rejected. And they're just going to let the time run out on the clock here. So
sportsmanship right there.
Absolutely. A dominant day for Lynx basketball. Again, congratulations to Mike Sir on his first victory as girls basketball coach. Your final score, the Lynx are 2-0. And they win this game 78-48. For Ken McEwen, I'm Kyle Roque. Have a good evening.
Have a great weekend, everybody.